We don't care what your vagina looks like.
I've been trying to find my way. Take me by the hand and let's go find out.
Check out what real life labor and delivery nurses think you need to know before you go to the hospital to have your baby. You can't even guess what they're gonna. You can't even imagine. You're gonna be surprised. Hey, welcome back. I am Mandy. I'm the birth nurse. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I help busy people birth boldly. I'm a labor and delivery nurse, childbirth educator, trauma-informed, pregnancy coach, and I want you to see the other side of labor and delivery nurses. The hospital staff gets a bad rap in labor and delivery sometimes. It's because they're strangers. You don't know them and you need to form a relationship with them, trust them. They're going to be helping you through a very crucial, life-changing event. I want you to meet a few today.
If I could say one thing to a laboring mama coming into the hospital, I would say your body was made for this. There is nothing to be afraid of. When you have fear in labor, you suffer so much more than someone who is confident and empowered by what their body is made to do. Your body can do this, you can do this, and your labor cannot be stronger than you because it is you.
If you could tell your patients one thing before they come to the hospital, what would it be?
This is your body. It's your choice. You can say no.
Oh, I like that one.
If I could say one of two things are that you can do literally anything. You created life and now you're gonna birth it, and there is nothing cooler than that. So trust in yourself because you're a badass.
The one thing I want to tell my patients before they come to give birth in a hospital is try as much as you can during your pregnancy to get rid of fear. Fear is our enemy in birth. We don't want fear. There's a lot of negativity in the media. You're going to hear lots of scary stories from your friends and families, and I'm sorry about that. Try not to focus on the scary stuff. Try to focus on the positive, the birth of your baby, the happy day that your birth is going to be, and eliminate that fear. Fear is just not helpful when you're going to give birth. So I think that's just something that women really need to focus on. The other thing I want to tell them is that I am there to help you get through it. I'm your biggest advocate, and I want all the best for you and your baby, both mentally, physically, all around everything. So we are there for you. We support you.
If I could tell my patients one thing before coming to the hospital to give birth, it would be that I very rarely see anyone follow exactly point by point what their birth plans are going to be. Okay, so that means that it's totally fine to have a birth plan, but realize that birth can sometimes come with, unexpected things that happen. And the best thing you can do is just be educated on all aspects of what might happen during your birth and to be flexible.
What do you wish your patients knew before they came to have a baby?
That they have the right to say no. So be educated, ask questions, ask your provider, ask your friends, ask your nurse, but don't be afraid to say no with something your provider is recommending.
To pack lightly. Labor is about you, so bring what you need. Stuff for baby can come later.
That was good.
Leave the car seat in the car. Do not need that for labor. You'll need it later once you're ready to take baby home, but lugging that thing around is really annoying for you.
So before you go into labor, I would just tell you to surrender to this experience. And in our society, we have a lot of portrayal of labor being this terribly painful and awful experience. But I have seen many cases where even through pain or, tribulations, it is the most beautiful experience of all time. So I would say surrender to it. Remember that generations of people before you have done this. Your body was made to do this, and you are so incredibly strong and capable.
Hey, I'm Laura, and I think if I could give my patients any advice before they come to the hospital is to educate yourself about newborn behavior and how to take care of yourself postpartum. Just educate yourself as much as possible. As RNs, we're constantly teaching. We're teaching you how to feed, how to diaper, how to bathe, how to change your pad, what to expect with your bleeding after delivery, how to monitor for warning signs for you to call your doctor. And we just get you for just a short period of time, just a little blip in the radar, really. We all really focus on the labor aspect because it's scary to everybody. Not everyone goes through labor, and we hear horror stories about terrible things that could happen. And so we all focus on that as mothers. I think that we tend to overlook some of the things that you're going to need to go home and know. So if my patients come in knowing just a little bit, it really helps. They're very well prepared, and it makes it easier for them more than me because they come in with a little bit more confidence and a little bit more of an ability to know that when they go home, they're going to be able to take care of this baby.
If I could share one little tip when you come into labor and delivery to have your baby, would be that we are there to support you on this journey. It's your birth experience, it's your special, vulnerable time, and we are there to support you. And we don't care what your vagina looks like, so don't worry about doing anything to it before you come in. We have seen a lot of them, so we really don't care what it looks like.
If I could say one thing, I might say 3. I would say to you that you are stronger than you think. You are the boss of your own body, and you are the expert of you. You know the most about you, your situation, and your past, and we're just here to help you navigate.
So if I had one thing to tell you during your labor experience, what would it be? It was so tough. There are so many. But it would be, you are stronger than you think. I just want to scream this in your face. You are stronger than you think. No matter your route of delivery, no matter your birth plan, you are a champion, you are a warrior, you are a mom. Never forget this in the postpartum period and into momhood.
Did you learn anything? Tell me the takeaway down below in the comments. I love after the video to connect with you guys in the comments below. It's a wonderful community. I hope to see you on Facebook in the All About Birth and What Comes Next Facebook group. There's 1,000 people in there just chatting about birth and babies. And if you want to work closer with your labor and delivery nurse, you need the download that's below, 125 labor positions to help you rock your birth. Download it, put it on your phone, take it with you into labor, and show your nurse what you want help with. Super easy. All of my favorite positions are there. Thanks so much for the likes if this helped, and for subscribing if you haven't already. I will see you in this video and back here next week.
I'm weird in general, so.
Are you gonna be like 1, 2, 3 action or?
Squeeze down.